Today, leaders listen. Write that down. Leaders listen. Leaders are always trying to figure out how to help the person that's in front of them. And a lot of times we can only do this by asking enough questions and listening for the answer. So leaders listen. Leaders also listen to what's being said and what's not being said, and trying to anticipate a little bit of the direction that person is trying to go. So I'm leading a group of real estate agents, and I know they need to make money. I know that they want to be busy with buyers and sellers. I know that there's some struggles with learning scripts and having dialogues that are meaningful with their clientele or with the online leads. I know this, so I'm listening to what they're saying, and so I can coach them and help them along through the process. And they need feedback, right? I need feedback as a leader. I want to know if I'm ever messing up. And so I try to go, straightforward with the agents that are working with me and say, look, if I see something, may I have your permission to bring it forward to you? And if I do, I'm always going to have an honest conversation of what I see and what I see your potential to be. And a lot of times I see their potential to be way bigger than they're acting, but I have to listen for that. All right, so next thing, write down, leaders take the stairs. Man, this is such an important topic. Whoever's leading you out there, I'm sure they're great at what they do, because you wouldn't be following them in life or in the business. Now, are they working hard every day themselves? Or are they relaxing on the beach, 6 months, 8 months out of the year and just telling you to go forward and do it? Are they on the phones with you? Now, I'm on the phones every single day that I'm working, but I have not always been there. I hit a 7th level business several times in my life, and I took my foot off the gas. I wasn't showing up for the people that I was responsible for, and that affected my leadership ability. I hit a lid, and I didn't even know it at the time. And so as I show up today in my 18th year of leadership or leading real estate agents, and I show up and with the intention to serve, but the intention also is to show up as a leader that's worth following. And that means I'm willing to do all the things that I'm saying to do, and I'm willing to do it myself. So think about that. The leaders take the stairs. We're taking the path, and it's not always the elevator, right? I believe in making sure that we lead the path and the agents can follow us. And if I get tired, I'm looking at my top agents and say, hey, I'm tired today. It's your turn. I want you to become that next leader. I'm gonna pour into you. And so a lot of times they become that next leader, and they're teaching me things that, because they have a different experience in life. It's so fantastic. I love the people I'm working with, and I enjoy every aspect of this leadership conversation. So, all right, so here's the thing. I teach my kids this. I've got 2 teenagers, and they're not always willing to do the small things. And the small things are picking up the trash, right? So like, let's say we put the garbage cans out on the curb. The trash man comes and dumps the garbage, and some of the garbage falls out, and the garbage man takes off. And I come home from a busy day after my kids, and my kids put away the trash cans. Okay, there's trash still on the curb because it fell out. Hey, I'm gonna bring them outside, and I'm gonna say, look, you guys gotta pick this up. And the reason why is because we have pride of ownership of the neighborhood that we live in. And all of our neighbors are expecting us to have that pride and have that diligence to look at that trash and pick it up, because they don't want to live next to a garbage neighborhood, right? So think about that for a second. Is there a negative person in your office? in your household, in life. Maybe it's your friend that every single time that you see them, they're negative. Well, it's time to have a conversation with them and have them start identifying those things that they need to pick up the trash and toss it. So our environment matters so much. And it's up to us to call it out, to pick up that garbage and throw it away and allow other people to do the same. All right, hope you enjoyed this one.